everyone, welcome to the episode 19 recap of Big Brother Canada Season 2. Wow, what an episode. Neda knows how competitive Arlie can be, and she needs John to realize it sooner rather than later. Sabrina and Rochelle are still going off, and they are mad at John for being nominated. The players playing in the POV competition are Sabrina, Rochelle, John, Neda, Arlie, and Allison. As John is about to announce the host, Adele stands up and uses his veto power. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Anyway, he replaces Allison and Allison isn't too happy. Adele's reason behind picking Allison is because he feels that Allison is too close with Sabrina and Rochelle. The host is Heather. Sabrina, Rochelle, and Allison are talking in the bedroom, and Sabrina and Rochelle know how pissed Allison is, so once they start talking, Allison kind of opens up to them saying, "I hope one of you win," and all of a sudden, it seems like Allison has switched sides. John and Neda are talking in the HOH room, and Neda says she wants Arlie gone next week. John isn't too happy, but Neda continues to push the idea on John, and John says it's something to think about. Really, John? I think it's too early. Marsha the Moose is back again, and the lucky house guest is Adele. For the first part of the task, Adele needs to get someone to work out with him for 10 minutes. That shouldn't be too hard. The second task is to make someone cry, and as Marsha puts it, that shouldn't be hard because Sabrina's probably crying right now. And the last task is to get a girl to go on a date with him. All these tasks are easy. What gives? Well, the house guests minus Adele get called into the pantry room, and Big Brother tells them about Adele's tasks, and the house guests need to make sure that he fails. What? Okay, so I guess this is all in good fun and they will still get a perk at the end. Well, obviously Adele failed, but the rest of the house passed, so everyone gets to go on a romantic date where they get paired up, handcuffed to each other, and your partner will have to feed you. The pairs are Allison and Rochelle, Arlie with Neda, John and Heather, and Sabrina and Adele. Let's just say everyone was drunk as hell and Rochelle threw up. POV time. The competition is sponsored by Ramada. Each house guest has a suitcase on one side and a bunch of clothes on the other side. There are 10 special Ramada t-shirts that each house guest has to find, and one by one they will have to come back to their suitcase, step up on a pedestal, and throw the shirt in the suitcase. If you miss, or it hits the zipper, you have to grab the shirt, go back to the pile of clothes, and then run back. John's strategy was to find all the shirts first, and then he would go one by one to throw each shirt. Arlie decided to copy John's strategy, and while it was a brilliant strategy, you still needed accuracy in throwing the shirts. It was a battle between Arlie and John, but John was too much for Arlie, and John wins the veto. John, Neda, Rochelle, and Sabrina are talking in the HOH room. John tells Sabrina and Rochelle that he is considering using the veto, and Rochelle and Sabrina light up. They keep saying, "I swear I won't put you guys up." Sabrina and Rochelle leave the room and head to the bedroom, where they jump up for joy and actually believe they can win this game and be final two. Please. Heather, John, and Neda are talking at the hot tub. Heather says she's down to vote out Arlie, and this plan is getting closer and closer to being a reality. Neda and Heather tell Allison about the plan, and Allison is surprised, but also upset because all these plans are happening behind her back, so she doesn't even feel a part of the sloppy seconds. Alright, here we go. The veto ceremony. John used the power of veto on Rochelle, and he backdoors Arlie. Arlie is in complete shock. He says it's a big move, and he feels people are feeding him lies. John is torn up. Since John got caught off by Adele earlier, it's cool to cut him off again, right? Allison decides to use her veto on Sabrina, and everyone has the biggest WTF face. Sabrina is shocked. John is hunched over and he chooses Adele as the replacement. What an unbelievable turn of events. That's your episode 19 recap of Big Brother Canada Season 2. If you like my recap, click the thumbs up below. If you have something to say, let me know, and don't forget to subscribe.